The lost civilizations of the world are filled with mystery, intrigue, and wonder. From the pyramids of Egypt to the ruins of Greece, each civilization left behind a legacy of art, culture, and architecture that continues to captivate us today. However, there is one lost civilization whose legacy is particularly intriguing: the Maya. The Maya were an advanced society who lived in what is now Mexico, Guatemala, Belize, and Honduras. They had a sophisticated understanding of mathematics, astronomy, and engineering, which they used to build some of the most impressive structures in the ancient world. Their buildings are still standing today, thousands of years later, and they continue to baffle scientists and historians alike. But what was it about the Maya that made them such great builders? And what secrets do their buildings hold? What really happened to the Maya? And what can their buildings tell us about their society and culture? These are the questions we will explore in this video as we take a journey back in time to uncover the secrets of Mayan architecture. What is up, guys? Welcome to the channel, where we bring you the craziest and weirdest facts from human history. The Maya were a Mesoamerican civilization known for their advanced knowledge of astronomy and mathematics, as well as their impressive architectural achievements. Their civilization flourished between 2000 BC and 1697 AD in what is now Mexico, Guatemala, Belize, and Honduras. The Maya built impressive cities with large palaces, temples, and pyramids. One of the most famous sites is Chichen Itza, which contains the iconic El Castillo Pyramid. Another impressive site is Tikal, located in the jungles of Guatemala. The Great Pyramid of Tikal is the tallest structure in the region and was likely used for religious ceremonies. The Maya kept meticulous records of their history using a sophisticated writing system and a solar calendar. They also developed a highly complex system of roads and trade routes that connected their various city-states. Despite their many accomplishments, the Maya civilization mysteriously collapsed around 900 AD. Historians and archaeologists continue to debate the reasons for their decline, but theories range from drought and famine to war and overpopulation. However, their legacy lives on through their impressive buildings, which continue to fascinate people from all over the world. But what secrets do these buildings hold? Well, that's what we'll explore further in this video, so make sure to watch till the end. As we have already mentioned, the Maya were highly skilled astronomers and mathematicians, and their knowledge of these subjects is evident in their buildings. For example, the Maya built their temples and pyramids to align with significant astronomical events, such as the solstices and equinoxes. This is clearly seen at Chichen Itza, where the El Castillo Pyramid has 9 terraces, representing the 9 levels of the underworld in their mythology. During the spring and fall equinoxes, the shadow cast by the pyramid resembles a feathered serpent, a creature that holds great religious significance for the Maya. Another example is the observatory at Uxmal, which was used to track the movements of stars and planets. Its circular shape and location on top of a hill made it an ideal spot for making astronomical observations. The Maya believed that the heavens had a profound influence on the earth, and they sought to understand the cycles of the sun, moon, and stars in order to predict important events such as the planting and harvesting seasons. This knowledge allowed them to develop a sophisticated calendar system that was remarkably accurate for its time. In addition to their astronomical knowledge, the Maya also had a deep understanding of mathematics. They developed a system of counting that used the number 0, and they were able to perform complex calculations that were necessary for their architectural achievements. For example, the Maya built huge pyramids and temples that required precise measurements and calculations to ensure that they were level and stable. They also constructed elaborate road systems that connected different parts of their empire, again requiring a sophisticated understanding of geometry and engineering. These skills were not only used for practical purposes, but also for religious and ceremonial ones. The Maya built their buildings to reflect their beliefs and values, and their knowledge of astronomy and mathematics played a crucial role in this. They believed that the universe was a sacred place and that the earth was the center of it. They built their structures to align with the cardinal directions and to mimic the celestial bodies in the sky. For example, the Temple of Kukulkan at Chichen Itza is aligned with the North Star, and the Pyramid of the Magician at Uxmal is aligned with the sun. These alignments show the Maya's belief that the earth and the heavens were connected, and that their buildings could serve as a bridge between the two. The Maya also used their knowledge of astronomy and mathematics to create calendars and predict important dates. They developed a sophisticated calendar system that was remarkably accurate for its time, and they used it to keep track of important events, such as the planting and harvesting seasons. They also used their knowledge of astronomy to predict eclipses and other celestial events. All of these achievements demonstrate the Mayas' ingenuity and their deep understanding of the natural world. They were able to use their knowledge of astronomy and mathematics to create structures that were not only impressive feats of engineering, but also reflected their beliefs and values. Their buildings still stand as a testament to their skill and knowledge and continue to fascinate people from all over the world. The Maya were known for their incredible stone carving skills, and their buildings are adorned with intricate designs and sculptures. The Maya used a variety of tools to carve their designs, but one of the most sophisticated was made of obsidian, a sharp volcanic glass. Obsidian was not only incredibly sharp, but also very brittle, which made it difficult to work with. However, the Maya were able to overcome this challenge and create some of the most intricate carvings in the ancient world. To create their carvings, the Maya would first select a large block of stone, usually limestone, and then use a hammerstone to chip away at the surface until they had a flat surface to work on. They would then use an obsidian blade to carve the design into the stone. This process was incredibly labor-intensive and required great skill and patience, but the results were truly amazing. The Maya carved a wide variety of designs, often depicting scenes from their mythology or everyday life. Some of their most famous carvings can be found at the Temple of the Warriors in Chichen Itza, which depicts the Maya god of rain and fertility. Another impressive site is Palenque, which contains the tomb of Pakal the Great, whose sarcophagus lid depicts him in the form of a deity. In addition to their carvings, the Maya also used other materials to decorate their buildings. They painted murals on the walls of their palaces and temples, and they used stucco to create three-dimensional figures that adorned their buildings. The Mayas' use of art and architecture was not only aesthetic, but also served a functional purpose. The designs and decorations on their buildings often had a religious or mythological significance and were meant to convey messages to the people who saw them. For example, the Maya often depicted gods and mythical creatures in their carvings and paintings, and these images were meant to remind the people of the importance of these figures in their religion and culture. Furthermore, the Mayas' use of art and architecture was an integral part of their society. The construction of large buildings and monuments required a lot of manpower and resources, and these projects were often undertaken by the rulers of the Maya city-states as a way to display their power and wealth. The buildings and monuments were not just symbols of the ruler's power, but also served as a way to connect them to the gods. For example, the Maya rulers often built pyramids and temples that were dedicated to specific gods, and these structures were often built in such a way that they resembled the gods themselves. Overall, the Mayas' use of art and architecture was an integral part of their culture and society. Their incredible carvings, paintings, and other decorations on their buildings are a testament to their skill and creativity, and these works of art continue to amaze and inspire people from all over the world. While we have covered quite a lot of ground already, there is still so much more to learn about the Maya and their incredible feats. Stay tuned for more videos on the Maya and other lost civilizations. Don't forget to subscribe to get notified when we release new videos. Thanks for watching.